A web browser is a tool that you use to access the World Wide Web. In order to get the most out of the web, it's important to understand the various features of a browser. Today, Chrome and Internet Explorer are the most popular web browsers. Other browsers include Firefox, Safari, and Opera. Each one has its own look and feel, but they have the same goal: to display web pages correctly. For most web pages, any well-known browser will work. Today, we'll be using Internet Explorer as our web browser. There are various ways you can open the Internet Explorer. If you see this icon, which is the letter E on your desktop, just click on that and it will open it. You can also go in the Start menu at the bottom left corner of your computer with the Windows icon there. Click on the All Programs and scroll until you find the Internet Explorer icon. On some computers, you can also find the Internet Explorer icon at the bottom of your screen. Click on that, and Internet Explorer will also open. Once Internet Explorer is open, you will see your home page. Well, my home page, as you can see, is Google. You can use Google to search for anything, but that's for a different session. So anyway, you can set your home page to any website you want, so that whenever you open it, it will go directly to the set website. Now let's talk about the different parts of the Internet Explorer. Browsers have an address bar that shows the web address, also called a URL, of the page you are on. To go to a different page, you can type an address in the address bar and then press Enter or Return. Most of the time, you will get to a different page by clicking on a link. A link can be text or an image, and it's usually formatted to stand out so you know to click on it. Many text links are blue, and they may also be underlined. For example, this is a link. It will open a web page in a new window, and you can close it to come back to this page. A link may lead to another web page, or it could lead to a document, video, or any other type of file. If you're not sure if something's a link, hover the mouse over it. The pointer should change to a hand symbol. If you've found a page you'd like to go back to later, you can add it to your bookmarks, sometimes called favorites. Bookmarks make it easier to find a page later on, instead of having to remember the exact web address. You can just scroll through your bookmarks until you see the name of the page. In Internet Explorer 10, you can add a bookmark by clicking the star icon and then selecting Add to Favorites. Other browsers are similar, but they may use different wording. Suppose you visited a page a few days ago but forgot to bookmark it. You can find the page again by using your history, which is a list of websites you've visited. Usually, pages will stay in the history for a certain number of days. To maintain privacy, you can delete your history at any time. To view your history in Internet Explorer 10, click the star icon and then select the History tab. If you are using a browser other than the Internet Explorer, the process of viewing and deleting history will be a little bit different. Many browsers allow you to open a link in a new tab. This allows you to keep the current page open instead of going directly to the new page. For example, if you're reading an article that has a link in it, you can open the link in a new tab so that you can finish reading the article. Then, you can go to the New tab to view the link. Tabs are designed to make browsing more convenient. You can open as many links as you want, and they'll stay in the same browser window instead of cluttering up your screen with multiple windows. To open a link in a new tab, right-click the link and click Open in New tab. The wording may vary from browser to browser. To close a tab, click the X on the tab. Now that you know the different parts of the web browser, we can proceed to open a web page. If you have the address of the website, you can type this on your address bar. So if you want to visit SignFM website, you type in www.signfm.com on the address bar. If you've been to this address before, your browser might suggest it, and it will show up on a list under the address bar. So if you see the address you're looking for, you can click on it or press Enter when you're done typing.